The success of our economy has always depended not just on the size of our gross domestic product, but on the reach of our prosperity, on the ability to extend opportunity to every willing heart, not out of charity, but because it is the surest route to our common good. Winter came and the city Chicago turned monochrome, black trees against gray sky above white earth. Night now fell in mid-afternoon, especially when the snowstorms rolled in, boundless prairie storms that set the sky close to the ground. The city lights reflected against the clouds. To be black was to be the beneficiary of a great inheritance, a special destiny, glorious burdens that only we were strong enough to bear. It's in the misery of some unnamed slum that the next killer virus will emerge. Although the principle of equality has always been self-evident, it has never been self-executing. When our government is spoken of as some menacing, threatening foreign entity, it ignores the fact that, in our democracy, government is us. Over the last 15 months we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been to 57 states. I think, one left to go. I believe a stronger sense of empathy would tilt the balance of our current politics in favor of those people who are struggling in this society. After all, if they are like us, then their struggles are our own. If we fail to help, we diminish ourselves. 5 days a week, she came into my room at 4 in the morning, force-fed me breakfast, and proceeded to teach me my English lessons for 3 hours before I left for school, and she went to work. Don't let your failures define you. The title of Reverend Wright's sermon that morning was The Audacity of Hope. There's no such thing as a vote that doesn't matter. We've been warned against offering the people of this nation false hope. But in the unlikely story that is America, there has never been anything false about hope. Change won't come from the top, change will come from mobilized grassroots. Every single one of you has something you're good at. Every single one of you has something to offer. And you have a responsibility to yourself to discover what that is. That's the opportunity an education can provide. We're up against the conventional thinking that says your ability to lead as president comes from longevity in Washington or proximity to the White House. But we know that real leadership is about candor and judgment, and the ability to rally Americans from all walks of life around a common purpose, a higher purpose. All this marked them as vaguely liberal, although their ideas would never congeal into anything like a firm ideology. In this, too, they were American. I stand here today humbled by the task before us, grateful for the trust you have bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. What I could not support was a dumb war, a rash war, a war based not on reason but on passion, not on principle, but on politics. I realized that in some unspoken, still tentative way, she and I were already becoming a family. She was one of those quiet heroes that we have all across America. They're not famous. Their names are not in the newspapers, but each and every day they work hard. They aren't seeking the limelight. All they try to do is just do the right thing. We are a people of improbable hope. In the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, let us remember these timeless words. With hope and virtue, let us brave once more the icy currents and endure what storms may come. How could America send men into space and still keep its black citizens in bondage? Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law, for if we are truly created equal, then surely the love we commit to one another must be equal as well. Beneath the layers of hurt, beneath the ragged laughter, I heard a willingness to endure and make music that wasn't there before. Even the smallest act of service, the simplest act of kindness, is a way to honor those we lost, a way to reclaim that spirit of unity that followed 9/11s. And then there was the unsettling fact that, despite whatever my mother might claim, the bullies, cheats, and self-promoters seemed to be doing quite well, while those she considered good and decent people seemed to get screwed an awful lot. Let it be told to the future world that in the depth of winter, when nothing but hope and virtue could survive, that the city and the country, alarmed at one common danger, came forth to meet it. This is the moment we must come together to save this planet. Let us resolve that we will not leave our children a world where the oceans rise and famine spreads and terrible storms devastate our lands. Be conscious of God and speak always the truth.